Hi guys, it's Aussie Expat here. It's Formula One weekend and we have something very special for the channel. Something that I thought I wouldn't be doing at all. And that is, we're looking at an affordable watch, but I think it's nice. Affordable chronographs.
Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody ain't.
Alright, yeah, okay. This is an affordable chronograph. This is my cheapest Daytona, okay? It's my cheapest Daytona. Anyway, so I did a quick video on this, just reviewing how to do the reset of the damn chronograph function where the zero wouldn't reset to zero. I have not enjoyed this watch a lot, so really this was my like my last cheap shitter, and this has not been an enjoyable watch, honestly. I've worn it like 3 times, even with the strap, and I haven't worn it because the battery ran out, but okay, we've finally fixed that. But ultimately, you know, look, it looks great in pictures. Like, I'm sure this looks really great on video here, but in person, this is just very underwhelming piece. But this, I hope, is a little different. So I saw this on a few bits and pieces. Now, Timex have done a whole series of Peanuts collaboration watches available right now. They're having a lot of sales right now. Like, there was just a running 15%. That's why I got this off. I think it's Black Friday right now, so it's I think you can get a 20 or 30%. Just sign up for their newsletter and they'll send you a code. But this one in particular has made it sort of in the watch journalism space, but not so much on their website. It's not highly featured, but I think it's gorgeous. Let's take a look. Okay, here we are, true unboxing. And we have the Timex Q chronograph in a sort of a panda configuration. Come on, what's going on here? What is this? How do I get it out of here? Oh, it's sort of... Okay, no wonder I couldn't pull it out. You can't actually pull it out. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we got a real metal case here, and that's why it's covered in a plastic. Again, real unboxing. This is literally first impression, so I can't honestly do a review. Hey, I haven't even reviewed Rolexes that I've bought on this channel, right? Like, I bought the Air King like more than a year ago, and I still haven't done a review on that watch. So don't expect me to review literally everything that passes through my hands. Well, I say pass. I paid for this with my own money. It's not paid shill garbage. And I do prefer tang and buckle straps. So the fact that it's not on some sort of weird Velcro bracelet is not a downside to that. Wow, they're protecting the crown in shipment. You see a little crown protector here? It keeps it popped out. I guess they don't want it running while it's in shipping. Oh wow, that's actually quite pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty. I like that the subdials are actually... It's like there's a second dial under there, and then the indices are very pretty too. That's pretty cool. Let me take this crown protector spacer off. There we go. Oh, whoa. Wow, it's pretty. Does it hold a candle? So it's a little bit smaller than, some watches, but I tend to like that, especially when it's got this sort of integrated look around the lug guard. Now this does look like... Is this a stamped sheet metal case? Sort of finished quite nicely, but I think... No, I think it's a solid case. I don't see the edge on the lug guards. It's a solid case. That's actually pretty impressive. I mean, even Casio G-Shock metal models are not that solid. The case back is really cool. Timex Peanuts. Let's undo this. Come on. Now, the strap isn't immediately exuding luxury, I gotta say. It just... I don't know, it looks pretty cheap, although it does say, oh wait, what does that mean? Eco-friendly, genuine leather. I don't know. Normally it would be say like vegan leather or something would be. It's got a little sticker here to keep it protected. Okay, that's nice. It's made in China, just like all of the Omega and Moon swatches are. So not a big deal. Very cool. There's even a little bit of finishing on that. And I do like that it's got a screw down battery cover, unlike the Moon swatch. So it's made of actual metal. That's actually pretty cool. Take this off. Let's see. That's actually nice. It's nice. I put a lot of effort into this, I gotta say. It's not bad. So this is the Japan movement. Oh, Japan. Okay. Do they have a cover on this? No. It's just the way it goes. So I guess I just need to... Well, I'm not winding it, so I just need the time. So what have we got? 1, 2, 19, something like that. There's no real slop on the winding, so that's good. Let's go to 220. There must be a second or first position. Oh yeah, I could feel the first position in there. It's a first position for the date. I'm guessing. Come on. What's it doing? There we go. 21. And the date is... Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Saturday, November 23rd.
23, okay. Now this could be AM at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure. Say hey date function, unlike the Speedmaster, which where the hands barely align, if anything. This actually feels really nice, and it's got the chrono hand there. Running seconds appear to be on the Snoopy. Let's reset. Okay, apparently that's reset. I don't know what this hand is doing right now. Let's start the timer. Okay, so there's no tactile click on this. Just feels like a, how to say, just feels like a plunger with a dead stop at the end, but it doesn't have the worst ticking in the world. Like, it seems to be going in a few hertz per second, actually. So for some people that would actually be a kind of a sweep, because on the Moon swatch it sort of just ticks, you know, these big 1 second ticks, highly unsatisfactory. Or at least if you're coming from mechanical world, look, it doesn't even line up. So that's the problem when you do 1 second ticks. If you don't actually have the precision to actually have the watch fall on those indices, it kind of ruins the look. But I'm really impressed by that. They've got like the sub-second ticks, and then okay, you don't have sub-second ticks on the running seconds, but since it's a small hand anyway, it's not that big of a deal. I really wonder what this is. This looks like a 24-hour hand now. It doesn't look like it's going to be chronograph hours, as best as I can tell. I can pop this open to see. Are we in the outer position? Oh! What just happened there? I must have accidentally hit the reset there. So if I just keep winding... No, that's definitely the date. There we go. One more. Nope. Oh, no, I moved the date again. There we go. I don't want to be rough on this. I've seen some people just be overly rough. Okay, interesting. So this is definitely hours, which is kind of cool. We'll just come back around, 2 times to get to PM. Notice that it's actually hacking. It's kind of nice, but I guess it's pretty expected, honestly. So this is counting minutes. So it's like up to 1 hour, basically. So we don't have a running hours. This is honestly a lot easier to read than the Moon swatch, because if I hit this, then this sort of goes all sort of wiggly waggly to some other counter, and I did figure out in my head exactly what it's doing, but I honestly do not remember every time. So, wow, is this not zeroed? Is that what's happening there? Because running seconds is this one. So this is meant to zero, and it totally isn't. What is going on here? What is this thing? These are both supposed to be zero, I think. Oh, this is really annoying. Alright, let's take off the Daytona. Just put that there. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, Timex on the wrist. Okay, I think size-wise that looks pretty good. It's as I said, it's a slightly smaller piece. It's got really nice, I'd say that the dial is a sort of a white silvery thing. It's got a little bit more pizzazz in there than just a straight white, which is kind of nice. Not a huge fan that the pushers are very, very easy to push. That's kind of why Rolex have a what do you call it? The pusher guards, the screw down pushers. A lot of people think that's due to water resistance, although it's partially true. It's not like the Crown where if you have it out, you're reducing the water resistance. The reason the Daytona has these screw down pushers is actually primarily so that you don't accidentally stop and reset the chronograph when you're doing something important. It isn't about screwing it down every time just so that you can make sure that you are waterproof. It's waterproof regardless of the pushers being in or out. If you really want to run around with these out so that you can quickly, start and stop a timer, you go ahead. You go ahead. It makes it no different than any other chronograph that doesn't have the screw downs. But the idea is that you hit it, you screw it down so you can't accidentally, through the course of whatever you're doing, accidentally hit it. It's quite slender around here, so I'd say this is, appropriately quote-unquote unisex. And yeah, I gotta say, I think it looks pretty smart. Where's, not the thinnest, not the thickest, but pretty smart. I do like all the surfaces. Like the indices are actually quite pretty. The bezel is quite pretty. It cleans up pretty well. It'd be nice to maybe change up the bracelet. It does look, despite having a sort of like an integrated look, I think it is using pretty standard watch strap dimensions here. So yeah, it's just a regular spring bar. Let me just take a look at that while I can. Yep, there we go. Look at that. It's not a stamped sheet metal case at all. It does look like it's like a forged, not a forged case, but a cast case of some type. But as I said, this is already better than Casio's, because on Casio's, the metal ones typically are just folded sheet metal, that sort of thing. And this just looks like a pretty standard, lugs. Pretty standard lugs. So you get a sort of a slightly integrated look, standard sort of lugs, little quick release bars on this. So if you want to change it up for something, you go ahead. Nice. Very nice. Alright, I'm Aussie Expat, and until next time, see you around.